To say you not messing with me, first of all, everywhere I've been, everybody's show or platform I've been involved with, I give it my all. I have never cheated anybody. Mm-hmm. I have never been late to anybody's show. If I'm doing a show with you, I'm here. You know what time I was here? 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. Mm-hmm. So I don't give you any excuse to have any type of issue with me. So when he said I'm not messing with you, first of all, I had Dupreme developed a show called
Talk to the King. Better Call King.
Better Call King. It was a spoof off of Better Call Saul.
Great show.
Ian Schwartzman said, pitch me a show, right? And simultaneously, Flip was telling me, yo, I'm going to try to get you a show up here. Meaning, I get on Joe's network, right? I said, in my mind, I said, ain't nobody going to put me on their network. Right? But I got to be me. I ain't going to never change. But that's what I'm going off of, right? So, at the end of the day, things changed. It said, well, you going to be on my platform. Your show, I'll put your show on my platform, like that show, right? So, me and the Prim was going, what happened? Now, his theory was something happened with them, like in the middle of.
So what was happening was
this is just guessing to me.
This is theorizing. Ian and Flip and Joe Budden, they were going through some type of contract negotiation, and Dupreme was saying that
with that show,
yeah,
improv,
and they were saying that you know, Flip was utilizing your value to kind of leverage a better situation for him with.
That's what he was saying. Okay. Yeah. So his theory was, and he's usually right. His theory was, it was some type of not an argument, but a dispute. Like what you just said, yeah. It's not an argument. It's like a contract thing going through. So the theory is that I got Shampoo, then Joe and them take them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hold that on my head.
Oh, so you think Dupreme and you think that Flip went to Joe and said, I got Shampoo to bring to the table, and then Joe Budden and said, all right, we don't care, take them, and then that is what made you end up on Flip the Network as opposed to the Joe Budden Network.
That's the theory. That's a theory. Okay. Because Ian, I don't never push myself on people.
Yeah.
Usually, if I went on their show, right? Even before I went on the show. Wait, I can't remember. This was before, because Flip called me out the blue. Oh. I'll be asleep. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do nothing. I don't need no money.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't need nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
Where's the cameraman? I got plenty money, nice, beautiful home, 2 homes, and a condo that I rent out. I don't need any funds. But when I got a call to come up there to Improv, I was excited. Mm-hmm. First of all, I'm a Joe Budden fan. I used to listen to him when he used to fill in. I can't remember who the host was. It was on 97.1 or whatever.
Hot.
And usually they let the person back then they used to let the person fill in that wasn't a threat to the host, to the main host. You know, that's how things work, like the weatherman. Yeah. So, but I found myself listening to wanting him to stay when the person come out. I said, damn, he was just good at it. Yeah. He was excellent at it, obviously. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. All right.
Flip called you to be on. Yeah.
So he called me to be on Improv. I couldn't do it. I had to go to the dentist, right? And so he said, Space Ghost is on there too, you know, egging me on, right? So I said, yo, next I can't do it today. I can't do it when they wanted me to do it. Mm-hmm. because I had an important appointment. So then I got another, he called me again and said, yo, all right, we do it, whatever. Oh, bet, I'm ready. Now, mind you, I just got a tumor removed from my rectum.
Got it.
I had on a colostomy bag.
Yep.
A shit bag.
You told me that.
And I had the shirt, everything. I'm just telling you the whole situation. And I still powered through and gave it my all. Yeah. Because I have to do that for Flip. He invited me up there. Let's get it popping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, this long story short, when I heard that, it hit me different. Like, what did I do? Yeah. I ain't do nothing, man. Sat with somebody. Come on, man. It can't be that. Well, it gotta be something else.
How do you feel like he's kind of doing this manipulation tactic, like you can't be on improper improv? Like he gave you something and he's taking it away.
Why would that? But first of all, I thought it was half Joe's show. Yeah. So to disinvite me to somebody's home that's not yours is weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's filmed in Joe's studio, right? Yeah. So now, what are you saying, that I control Joe? All right, let me say something else. He said because I sat with you, right? Isn't you and Joe cool? I mean, y'all talk on that Six Spaces.
I was just on the Twitter space this morning.
Y'all don't have nothing issues.
No, not anything where it's like we got to hate each other.
So why does he continue to work with Joe? If Joe sat with you, so-called sat with you. If that applies to me, why don't it apply to?
You know why?
Joe, because he's bigger, and exactly. and that friendship is based on that. Then how could that be a friendship?
Yeah, I think you woke it up. I mean, Joe is the person that I feel, from my perception, saved him from a lot, because he was talking about having tax issues when
I don't know what tax issues.
Yeah, he said that when he got to the podcast.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, Flip said this. He said he had tax issues and Joe had to give him a loan, and I think that kind of you remember. This is Patreon. I don't know if you have the Patreon, but he was talking about how I guess he had experienced some type of tax hit and he didn't have money to pay it, and Joe gave him a little something. Eventually, Joe gives him so much that he lands back on his feet, and Flip the Network is up running again. So Joe just has a lot of leverage because he's the podfather.
If that's accurate, and you saying I didn't hear him say it, if that's accurate, then yo it all to Joe. I mean, if that's accurate, because it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
But when you say it, see how the truth is. Yeah, I don't know if you saying the truth. Because I trust you. I don't like to say stuff that's not accurate.
That's
but you saying you heard
it, so I get it.
So if that's true, so what? Yeah. But if I say it, you said it. What's the difference with me saying it? Because you know why? Because I got so much power. My mind is so fertile with everything that everybody wants. I know that. Yeah. I knew that ever since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I know it all.
Exactly.
I know it all.
Yeah.
I know it all. And I just wait to see if it happens. Because why? It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
People always say, oh, what happened? Oh, you got kicked off it. Kicked off? Would you ever kick me off your show?
Nah.
Why? Yeah. We having fun.
Yeah.
I look at the comments. We love each other.
Okay.
Motherfuckers don't hate me. Nobody. I can't think of one person that hates me. I could think of people that's jealous, or I could think of people that wish they were, or wish they had it, or wish they had the third eye, all of that. I know that. But that gives me, it feeds me. Yeah. When people get upset with me for anything, it feeds me. It actually gives me, I love it.
Motivates
I love it. Yeah. But, I mean, when somebody say you're not with me, that's harsh. I've been on a lot of places, never heard anybody say that. Yeah. I ain't with him. Why? What are you talking about?
How was
All
it?
he did was win with me. He said, you can't lose with me.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you mess with me?
Yeah. How was improper improv? Like when you were on it?
Oh, it was fun.
Ian and Joe and Flip getting along? Because it always seemed like there was a tension behind the scenes. Like
one time Joe came, wasn't talking about Flip. He definitely wasn't talking about Flip. But one time Joe came in there, I don't know if I'm telling his business, but it happened. I'm saying nothing bad, but he came in there and he laid down the law. Cameras wasn't even on. He didn't even have his jeans take off. He had this butter soft jacket on, leather, cologne. I ain't never smelled like that before. Word is born. You can't get that shit in no Macy's. He must got some. He got Neiman Marcus, right? So Bergdorf Goodman, you know. So I said, because he gave me a hug. He said, "Yo, big fan," you know, like that. That made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, "Yo, you're funny," yada 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 yada. So, but that was the other time. But I think it was the second time I came there. He was mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? I was listening. It's like he was saying people ain't giving they all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they phoning it in. That's what we should say. You phoning it in. You know what I'm saying? You let me do all the work and y'all not contributing. That I'm listening. That was what I got from it.
And he was talking to just everybody?
Yeah, it wasn't everyone that Flip. I don't, because Flip was it wasn't Flip. It was, I don't know who he was talking about. I guess he was talking about the other cast. Who else could he be talking about?
That's just interesting because I know nobody else from the show was on there like Ish Ice. It was just y'all.
No, he wasn't talking about improv, but improv. He was talking about the show. Like, he wasn't talking, I can't remember. I remember him coming there yelling. It wasn't that Flip. It was just how people are.
Was he on the phone?
No.
He was just in, oh, okay.
He got that big voice. You know what I mean? Yeah. That voice like your huge. But hey, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You sitting on these couches on the number one, well, not number one now, but I'm saying, but on the successful,
money
a
making,
good show. Come on, popping.
Yeah.
And you got to give it up.
Yeah.
You got to give it up. Made me mad.
Yeah, I could give it up, Joe.
Shit. You kick one of these niggas, I'd do it for less.
Yeah.
What you get on? I'd do it for less.
Yeah.
And I give my all. I mean, I'm not pitching that now. That's my mindset. But like, why wouldn't you? I used to work for sanitation. You know what I'm saying? For 30 years, I gave it my all.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I came there, did my thing, went home.
Well, we'll see how this Flip thing goes. I really just think
it's all interesting.
Yeah, it's all content.
Man,
I don't know if he really hates you like that, but
I don't think he hates me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, because you always tell me he love me, and I tell him I love him. Yeah. I don't know where that's coming from. I feel the passion.